Hello, in this video, I'm going to talk to you all about the different engagements that you can have with attendees at the fair. So it is really, first of all, to point out that the more that you put into this fair, the more that you are going to get out of it. The more that you can be proactive in your approach of chatting to attendees, the better experience that you are going to have on the day. So in the same way that students can search through the different exhibitor stands, you are able to search through the attendees and search through their profiles and approach them and chat to them as well. So there's a couple of different ways that this can happen. First of all, on the stand itself, students will be able to come into your stand and click on one of these icons on the right-hand side. They'll be able to see team members, so they're able to see who the profiles of you are at the stand. And there is also the live chat function. So this on the side is a public view, so everybody can see. So anybody will be able to type a message in here, and your response will be public to all. So if one student has asked, tell me about the opportunities you've got, and you've replied, another student coming to your booth will be able to see that message thread. So it would be a good idea just to have someone monitoring this this chat throughout the day, and you will get notifications here at the top when someone has sent you a message as well, for you to keep an eye on that. But for you to be proactive in the fair, again, one of the icons on the right-hand side of the screen here is attendees. So here you can click on attendees, and I'm just going to open this out, click on that button that opens in a new window. And here you'll be able to see listed all the attendees for the fair who have registered. You can toggle by showing who's online and who isn't online. So you can make your targeting if you're wanting to speak to people who are online at the time, or you can use the filter button and it will come up with various different filters. For this demo, we've just put degree and university, but for the fair you're attending, we will be having a look at, you will be able to filter by graduation year, work experience, etc. So you can really kind of drill down to try and hopefully find the right students that you're looking for. So for example, if you are looking for someone in computer science, it will list all the people who are studying that, and you can click on their profile and you can see their profile information. You can see their LinkedIn if they've added the link, and a little bit about this. So you can see that Monica is studying computer science in London and looking for an internship. So if Monica is someone that you're interested in, you can click the chat and you can send a message, send a message to her, and again they'll get a notification to say that you sent them a message, and for them to come back to you. You can also click on their profile at the top and arrange a meeting. So set up a meeting is a one-on-one video call, and what you do is click on the slots, click on the day, click on the time, and say, I'd like to have a chat to you about our roles. And again, that will be sent to Monica for her to either accept or reject. And you can do this with as many students as you like, because it's actually worth noting that, like a in-person careers fair, you won't get the data afterwards after the fair has finished of the students. It's up to you to be proactive and ask for email addresses. So if you were wanting to follow up with Monica after the fair, if you're having a good conversation, ask Monica for her email address so you can add her and you can follow up with her after the fair. So all meeting requests, all messages. So messages will be stored in this little paper aeroplane. You can see the messages here that you can kind of come back to. Any notifications that you've received as well will be in the browser. And you can see if someone's viewed your profile and sent any meeting requests, and you can follow up. So I can see here that Ross has viewed the profile. I click on that, I can view his and send him a message. But to manage your schedule for the one-on-one meetings, you click on my schedule, click on the calendar at the top here, and click on view schedule. And here you can see all the meeting requests that have taken place. So I've got meeting on Saturday with Phoebe that's booked in, but I've also got meeting requests here that need to accept or reject. So the meeting request I've just sent with Monica is pending, and then so that will go green when she has accepted that. And then I can see here that Chana has sent me a message asking to have a meeting. And so what I would do is I would accept that. If I was to decline it, so I can have a look at Chana's profile here and to see if he's someone that I would really like to talk to. If he's not, what I would recommend doing is just sending him a message, just because this makes a good user experience for the students, just to say, hi, I'm really sorry. I really don't have time to either chat to you today, but follow up with us and provide a web link. You can do that all via the chat here. But actually, I think I'd quite like to have a chat with Chandler today. So I accept that message. That will then be put into my calendar for this afternoon. I'd get a notification when it's due to start. But to join the meeting, you can click on join, and what it will do is will open up within the browser. Recommended settings are Google Chrome, and you will just need to make sure that you've given the browser your correct permissions. So please don't try and connect kind of within any secured networks, because it won't work. You can check this by clicking on the padlock in the top of your screen where the URL is, and you'll be able to see that you've given the correct permissions to your camera and to your microphone. So once those are on, you shouldn't have any problems joining any meetings. So what you can do is you can make sure your microphone is on, turn the camera on, apply those changes, and it will launch the meeting within the browser. So I'm still waiting for Chandler to join the meeting, but once in the meeting, it will last for 15 minutes, and you can see that there's a timer counting down. So at the end of those 15 minutes, that will end. It will close the window, so just make sure of that. Once in the meeting, though, you can share your screen as well if you wanted to. And again, just make sure that you're following up and getting any contact details that you need. And then to end the meeting, you can click on the little X in the corner and leave. And that's how you do one-on-one meetings.